Your game was
So,
obvious as fuck. Yeah, sure. The one lost, 1-2 lost Lions against the undefeated Vikings in the
Let
division. Duh, it's the game of the week.
the game
Go
of the
ahead, talk about it.
the game of the week.
The game.
Um, I think it kind of proved my point of this year. Vikings, the Vikings offense had kind of done just enough to get by to get to this point. Sam Darnold kind of showed his true colors a little bit. Didn't look great in this game, and the Lions were about to take over this game, and the only thing that kept them close was the Vikings defense. So
Well, we know the Vikings have a good defense, and we also knew that Sam Darnold was pretty pedestrian for most of his fucking career, except for right now. So I mean, like, it was gonna happen sooner or later. I
right. And I'm sorry for predicting it, Tommy. You're just,
yeah, I mean, sure, like you might have predicted it, bro, but I don't know, dude. Like this, fucking whatever, dude. Does anybody else have a fucking take? Because I guess I
Rocket,
sound like
let
a
it.
hater right now.
Yeah,
I guess I
I
sound
want
like a fucking hater, but like, fucking duh.
I want Ty Bob to give Jared Goff his flowers.
Do it. He
did
won't.
they win a
Gun to his
Super Bowl?
head,
Did
he
he
won't.
win? Did he win a Super Bowl?
Top five
No, no. All
quarterback in
right,
the league
cool.
right now. Top
Top
five
five
quarterback
in the league.
right now.
As of today,
MVP
Right now.
discussion.
October 21st, 2024.
Top five.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Let me look.
Where's
He
Brock?
does
where's
not have a
Brock
lot of
Purdy's
turnovers.
Where's Brock Purdy's hidden for you? Where are we gonna rank
Ooh,
quarterbacks on this show?
Brock Purdy's down.
Low.
Ooh. Top. You want to say top five? All right, you put him top five.
right now.
Give
What-
him his
what amazes me-
flowers, dude.
What amazes me is ESPN came out this week with like today with a they like week by week they've been posting like after on like Monday mornings, Monday afternoons, like the leaders in like yards, rushing yards, receiving yards, passing yards, and stuff like that. Everybody at the top of the passing yards list has a shit ton of fucking turnovers. Brock Purdy, Geno Smith, Aaron Rodgers is up there. And like Aaron Rodgers is very interesting. He's not turned the ball over a lot in his career, but he is right now. But like, why is it that all the guys with all the yards are also turning the fucking ball over a lot? Why is that?
Because they're chucking it.
They're slinging it.
You just don't give a fuck. Just, just letting it fly.
Everybody's down there somewhere.
Everybody's just Brett Favre it right now. I mean,
They're
like
trying.
even your Messiah, Patrick Mahomes, like he's had a pick every game, right? The only week
Yeah,
he hasn't
no,
had a
he
pick
has.
was was the bye week.
right. It's been sad. It's hard to watch.
Yeah, but you guys can overcome those fuck ups.
This six,
Most
All
teams
right,
can't.
all right. I'll put
this
Jared
6-0
Goff.
record has been real tough to watch.
Jared Goff goes in the top five, but so does Baker Mayfield.
We'll get to that later.
You
guys won't
I don't know
like
about
it.
Yeah,
that
jerk
one.
off
I don't
your
know
OU
about that
guy. Yeah.
I got a little bet in on MVP.
one. For
Oh, your little
Baker?
future?
Baker.
Oh,
But we're
man.
not done with this Viking game. Keep going.
Baker.
We got to give these guys some flowers because I said I'll give flowers here. I said that defense, the Lions defense, was going to be bad after Aiden Hutchinson went out, and I mean,
Brian
good
Branch.
night. They turned it around, and it wasn't just Brian Branch. Yeah, the DBs played well,
Right,
but
yeah,
I thought specifically the pass rushing because that's what made the DBs so good. And it wasn't just one person who had to step up for Aiden Hutchinson as he's out. It was the whole team. Every defensive lineman, end, interior, exterior, it doesn't matter. Like everybody on that defensive line stepped up, was able to get in the backfield to Sam Darnold. They were able to stop the run and don't get me wrong, the Vikings were
They made
up
life
quite a
hard
bit.
for Sam Darnold for sure.
They made that life hard, and he was unable to get the ball out to Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison as much as he needed to. He didn't have a lifeline out there because he wasn't given time. And I thought the Lions and who knows, maybe time catches up with Aiden Hutchinson out. Maybe this was just a game for their fallen brother, but as of right now, that
Fallen brother.
I
You
was
trying to kill Aiden
wrong.
Hutchinson? You just
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm kind of with you though. I think the defense for the Lions stepped up big because historically Justin Jefferson has had very, very good games against the Lions. Held him to 81 yards. He did score a touchdown, but 81 yards on 7 receptions, that's got to be the lowest in his career probably against the Lions. I mean, he's historically had one 2, sometimes 3 touchdown games against the Lions and just eaten. So yeah,
Well,
no,
don't
I
get away
think
from it.
I
The
think another thing though is like what they were talking about was like Dan Campbell, dude, lives and dies by the sword. I mean, if he doesn't convert on what the 2 fourth downs he goes for in those games in this game this week, we're talking about a completely different like Dan Campbell fucked this game up for the Lions.
but he also had to kind of go for those because his team put him in a really bad position to start off. I mean, the
He
first
did.
quarter they were down 14, 17, nothing.
Started slow.
God, I mean, they didn't just start slow. They started off awful. They gave up big drive while they were on defense. Then who was it that turned the ball? Was it Jared Goff threw a pick or whatever on the outside, and the Vikings house it. I mean, it just was not overall a good game to start with from the Lions. And then hey, turned it around. If it wasn't for Man Campbell out there taking gambles as he needs to, the Lions probably don't walk away winners there. Yeah, it's probably a
Whoa.
probably a difficult go there for the rest of the game.
You need to clip that sound. The Dan Campbell taking gambles. That's the
Campbell
bar.
taking gambles.
I'm
was a
hey,
bar.
2 weeks in a
Yeah.
row. Ty Bob's out here with bars.
But I mean, even like that David Montgomery fumble late, you're like, oh fuck, Minnesota's got it. They're gonna stay undefeated.
Ah,
Ah, fuck.